Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Dungeons and Dragon Age. I'm Cole, the Dungeon Master. I'm joined here with Cassidy, Lisa Lynn, Lady Sullivan, and Darth Shady Llewellyn.
Hello.
Hi. Hello.
Hi.
All right. I'm just gonna trust that you're all caught up on everything. No, I'm kidding. All right. So last time, you guys did split up near the end. We had two of you try. We had Ilva, Lisa Lynn, and Cassidy, Vacheron, offering to help a elven servant get back home because he was afraid. Meanwhile, Lady Sullivan's Lector and Darth Shady's Enzolio were in, questioning an older servant lady with a connection to nobleman that the group has been investigating named Yuseef Khashi. So, you are also accompanied by Gerard Gorak, a dwarf of the Merchants Guild, and okay. So let's pick up with Ilva and Vashran. So you two have just offered to escort young Master Pick home, and he is going to say, I can get home by myself. I'm more concerned about getting my family out of the city. Unless you intend to kill Yusuf, there is nothing I can do. He's probably on his way home now, or else looking for backup.
Are you sure you're gonna be fine?
I can run faster on my own, yes.
Okay, because you seemed pretty afraid.
I just need to get out of the city.
Okay. Are you sure no one will be following you then?
I don't see how they could.
Ilva kind of looks at Vash like, what should we do? She kind of wants to get him back to his family, but
Vash just kind of shrugs at her and goes, "It's your call."
okay, fine. But if you run into any trouble, just you know where to find us.
No, I don't.
Okay. Where are we? We're going back to where are we going after this?
Back to the mansion, right? Maybe? Or
Actually, that might not be such a great. Okay. Okay. If you're entirely sure you can get to your family safe, will you need any help escorting your family out of the city?
I don't know. I just need to get to them right now, and then I'll make a plan.
well, then go.
Okay.
Stop talking to us.
Are you guys gonna let him go because you're kind of blocking him in?
Vash takes a step back.
After a
Alright.
bit of hesitation, so does Ilva.
All right, then he's gonna run off.
All right.
All right. So
I
you guys,
hope we made the right choice.
you guys are heading back to the mansion.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
All right. So, meanwhile, the others, Gerard explains the best way to transport the inebriated Boris Khashi and the servant woman would be by cart. So he volunteers to get some for you. And you've seen these around. These are, what are they called? Rickshaws? There we go. Royalty free image, everybody.
Okay.
All right. So they can fit. Some of you are pretty small.
Oh, I want to see Enzolio being the one in the front.
So, with the exception of Vacheron, you should be able to do this with just two carts. So, yeah, he's going to go get those, and then the others come back. So, Ilva and Vash, you meet up with Lecter and Enzolio, waiting for Garak to return.
Can Vash have a short conversation with Yilva while they're walking back before they arrive?
And
Sure.
Enzolio wants to say something to Lecter as well.
Okay, go ahead. Let's start with Vash and Ilva.
Okay. So as they're walking back, I assume in silence unless Yilva is talking to Vash, he eventually speaks up and says, "So your hold beast, it has been confirmed to be kidnapped?"
Yes. We have no idea where else it would be. I saw a group of strangers, people that I've never seen before on the edges of our, the edge of the desert, the Silent Plains, and after that, our whole beast disappeared. So, yeah, I'm fairly certain it was them.
And it means a lot to you.
It does, not just to me, but to my entire tribe.
Interesting. And how do you feel about it being experimented on, supposedly?
She kind of looks away for a second, and then, I I hope it's not suffering. I hope it's fine. It's hard to explain. Our tribe's well-being is tied to our whole beast. If our whole beast gets sick or, course forbid, dies, our tribe is basically doomed. So, I don't want to think about it really. I just need to find him as soon as possible.
He nods slowly and somewhat understanding, and then says, I do not quite understand it. Your life being tied to a beast. But for your sake, I hope you find him.
Thank you. I appreciate that. She kind of smiles.
He looks away. That's all.
Okay.
Enzolio and Lecter?
So Enzolio turns to Lecter and says, Lecter, I would like to express my gratitude towards you for your skills getting the answers we sought. Thank you.
Well, it is no problem. It's surprisingly easy. It is not usually that easy, but yeah, it works. Thank you for asking the questions I couldn't think of.
Well, you're welcome. It's usually easier for me, but I seem to have lost my touch recently.
I know that feeling. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
This friend of yours, Natia, you're close? Yes?
Somewhat.
Like family?
It is hard to explain in terms of family, friendship. It's complicated, but close, yes.
Close. There is a bond.
Yes. I would not be so adamant about it if there was not some such bond.
I understand.
Yeah.
My Vittore is dead. And I will ensure personally that the same fate does not come to your friend, to Natia. We will find her alive.
Oh.
I promise.
And I will make sure, in turn, my vow, I will make sure that the people that hurt your Vittore will pay
Thank you.
with interest.
Yes, lots of interest. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yes, violence, yes.
Much appreciated.
Very good.
And
All right.
Zola kind of like, not kicks a little rock, but just like with the toe of his boot, just like fumbles at a pebble on the ground, now feeling kind of bashful.
I love it.
So at this point, Ilva and Vashran are going to make their way back, are going to return to the mansion. I don't know how much you guys want to roleplay about this. I assume you just catch each other up on what you learned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what have you guys been up to? Just
Oh,
kidding.
yeah, right.
Yeah, what did you do? Did you talk
Turns
to
out-
the old lady?
Turns out I love
how
old
did the
women.
How did the interrogation go? Let's just say it was fruitful.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
It revealed a lot of interesting information.
Interesting. Do share. Do tell.
She unbuttoned her blouse. It was very arousing.
Vash's eyes widen.
Why?
What? You found that arousing, did you?
What?
Oh, not even a
Why?
little bit, no.
Ugh.
Why would you do that to get in? You know what? Never mind.
She
Never
did-
mind.
She did it.
I
She
didn't
did it.
do anything!
Forget I asked.
Vash just goes, oh, Yilva.
Let's talk about this later, all right?
Hey.
All right. So at this point, Gerard's gonna come back. He's got two of these carriages, and they're I don't know what you would call they're the people in front that are carrying them. Wheelers. I'm just, I don't know if they're drivers because they're not driving. I kind of want to call them wheelers, but I don't think that's a real thing.
What
And
is the name of this thing?
It's rickshaw. We're just gonna call them wheelers. All right.
Yeah,
So-
Wikipedia is not much help here.
Wheeler sounds good.
So yeah, they're both young men. They appear to be wearing some kind of uniform. It's very plain, but it's nice enough for this nice part of town. So yeah, he's gonna come back up and say, Vashran, can you help me with the he's kind of pointing upstairs.
Vash looks up the stairs. Payment?
You just come with me. I mean,
He follows
leads
him.
he leads you up to get Boris, and and anyone who else who wants to come can. But he's gonna say, okay, so we can't be dragging an unconscious man even out to the street. So let's try to make him look a little less inebriated if we can.
We could wrap him in a body bag.
No, that's a terrible idea.
That might draw even more suspicion.
Vash just tilts his head, looking a little confused.
I do not have a body bag.
Why
Maybe
not?
we could find a crate, but I don't really want to.
Um,
Why not put a bottle of alcohol in his hand and everybody sees that he is inebriated and all is well? He has been
But he's
drinking, that is all.
that is
What about the
actually
opposite
not.
of what he wanted?
Do we have glue? Does glue exist in Dragon Age?
probably.
Asks that in character.
Maybe not Elmer's glue, but like, DM, does glue exist?
Probably. Yeah, no, they got some adhesive, something or other.
That's so great.
Well,
I
what is
have-
your plan, Lecter?
What, son?
What is your plan, Lecter?
My plan? What makes you assume I have a plan? I have a cloak. I have a big
Why?
cloak.
Yeah?
He could hide under me, but that would be very weird. I might poke him. I don't want to do that.
Actually,
Why
that's
did you
not the
need
worst
glue?
idea.
Poke him with what? Your
Yeah,
sword?
Excuse me? No.
Vash just narrows his eyes. Let's just
You
carry
need to
him.
calm down. We could, yeah, he's we just shout very loudly that he is drunk. He is drunk! Do not worry! Stay in your... I don't say that, but...
Or we could not shout and try to take the most quiet route that we know of. And she looks over at Enzolio.
I know a few passages.
Well, really, you just need to get him to the cart. That's,
Oh.
and then into the tower, I
Vash
guess.
just picks him up, bridal
Okay.
style. Whoosh. Let's go. Okay.
It is the wedding night.
Okay.
It is fine.
Vash narrows his eyes. No, it is not. And then he's walking.
All right. You guys get out to the carriages. I'm gonna roll for this. Okay, you know what? Vash, roll for nonchalance.
Nonchalant!
Oh, that even be?
That's a new one.
How nonchalant is Vash? I need to know right now. Oh god. Do I add anything to my nonchalantness?
Maybe stealth if you got it.
Yeah, stealth is a 7.
Total.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm a
Okay.
big man, okay? I'm not.
All right.
Vash is 7 feet,
Some-
right?
He is.
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Everybody's seeing me carrying this small man in my arms. There's no...
You're gonna get the attention of, you know what? This is not. Okay. All right. Here's what happens. You see a stranger on the street who looks at you and acknowledges you, but doesn't say anything.
What kind of acknowledgement? Does he like
Yeah.
nod, or is he like
Just
just
a look.
stare too long?
He's
Oh,
just he just like he sees you carrying a nearly unconscious man and loading
Is
him into
it-
the cart.
is it just like a
Aw.
civilian, not a guard or anything? Just a random
Yeah, just a
person?
civilian for now. It is getting dark. It's sunset.
Vash is just gonna stare him down. Just walking with the guy in his arms and just staring at him.
Yeah, he's just not gonna move. He's just gonna keep on kind of staring at you. All right. So you get in the.
Yeah, I'll plop him down
Uh,
in the cart.
All right. So as you all pile in, let's see if there's. Let me do some math. All right. So there's 4 of you
I'm
plus.
not gonna fit in there.
Yeah, you're probably not. You can walk alongside if you want.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
I'll be the bodyguard.
Nisma, the older woman, is gonna kind of squeeze in next to Lecter.
Oh boy.
Nice.
And the romance
Like-
begins.
He helps her and he gives her his arm, and he's just like,
Oh
"My
my
lady."
gosh.
Oh no.
She's gonna kind of pet your bicep through your
Mm.
you know cloak. All right.
God.
So you guys, so you roll through the streets. All right, so on your way, you're gonna spy a name that you all recognize and a building that Enzolio you recognize, the Izaki Mansion. You see Izaki on the front gate. So you're just going to kind of roll past that on your way to the old tower, the former circle tower.
And Zolio draws in a sharp breath, just
Mhm.
and kind of looks away and closes his eyes for a moment.
Okay. So Gerard explained that the old circle tower is now under the control of the Merchants Guild. And they rent out some space, but yeah, it's a couple merchant families really own the property. So as you're coming up to it, it is a big tower. It had to be to hold the former circle. So it still kind of has the a wall around it. It's not like a huge defensive wall. It's just enough that to keep intruders out.
Mm-hmm.
You guys stop at the gate. Gerard pays the wheelers, and yeah, you guys are gonna walk in. So first, you got the big courtyard. You have a fountain to your right. A couple other smaller buildings are around. Not quite. I don't know. Buildings sound like the wrong word. So they almost look like they would be warehouses, like some kind of storage for the main building. So he's going to lead you in, and also there are some dwarves around. So yeah, you go inside. Yeah, this is predominantly dwarves. You see one human man talking to a dwarf at a desk. They appear to be arguing about something or other. All the stone looks very well polished. Yeah, so after the dwarves took over the tower, they would have refurbished a lot, refinished a lot of the stonework, added things of their own to make it, less circle-y.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, Gerard's gonna lead you to the lift. In the center of the back wall, there is an elevator. You all get in. He throws a switch. He explains, we're going to the 3rd floor. That's where all my stuff is. We can sit there and regroup and talk about what we do next. And he lets out an exhale, like he's exhausted. He's had a long day, just like you guys.
Poor guy.
So yeah, he leads you in and around. So he leads you into what is kind of like a huge apartment. It's got couches around, or not couches, but a sitting area around a nice low table. You can see a bedroom. The door is open, but nobody's in there, and it looks like a pretty nice bed. You got an eating area. Yeah, it's a pretty nice place. So he says, all right, make yourselves at home.
And Zoli's gonna go and just towards the bed, and he's gonna jump up with his hands already behind his head and just land on the mattress.
Vash will look at Gerard and go, "Is this yours?"
It's my family's.
Vash just nods and goes to stand in the corner against the wall.
Are there any chairs in the room?
Yeah.
Are there any blankets in the room?
No.
Dang
Except
it.
on the bed.
Okay. Ilfo she'll just sit on a chair. Make herself comfortable there. Without a blanket.
Okay. You do notice the seat is very low for a human.
That's fair.
I see. Yeah, that makes sense. It's fine. It's fine.
The kitty chair.
Yeah. She'll just sit with her her legs tucked underneath. Or cross-legged or something.
Yeah,
It's
Vash is
fine.
not even gonna attempt to sit on any of the furniture. So he's leaning against the wall.
Lecter goes to stand by Vashran. Doesn't say anything, he's just mimicking.
You see him give you a side glance from behind his mask, but he just accepts it.
So, Gerard is going to pour himself a drink. I don't know, some Thedosian vodka or something.
Did we bring the guy up here with us?
Yeah.
Okay. Where did we put him? Did we just throw him by the doorstep?
Well, you can leave him on the couch if you want.
No.
Okay, yeah, because Enzolio took the bed. So. Okay, yeah, he's on the couch. We'll say that Vash set him down on the couch before he went against the wall.
All right, let's talk. I don't know what you guys have been up to all day, but I've been investigating myself. So
Did you
let's
find
compare
anything?
notes. Well, almost. I tracked down a woman with a connection to the whoever these people are. But I didn't get a chance to talk to her because I ran into you guys.
What is the name of this
Oops.
woman?
Rema Siban. She's a senator.
Is she in close connection to Yuseef?
Only by their connection in the Senate. As I understand, they've voted on the same sort of bills recently, but so have the other, another 50-some senators, so...
Ilva grabs her little journal and she starts reading through her notes. As I am scrolling through our notes, real quick. We have also found out some new things. A few people, mostly. A woman named Sonia. We did see her, right? We
Yes.
encountered her, yeah. And then there is a person called the Sifter. That's all we know about them. We know they're a Monger, but we don't know what their rank is or what they do. Let's see, what else did we have?
We also know that Yuseef has been poisoning his father. We don't know with what substance, and so now we are investigating two poisons potentially among
Yes,
his affiliations with the Mongers.
something about banana tea.
Or put in the banana tea.
Banana tea. He kind of mumbles.
We also know that there is a blood mage among them, and that they are Kunari.
Vash visibly stiffens.
Oh. Their name was Ash.
Lecter's very kind of stiffens it as well about the blood mage. Just
Oh. Ilva doesn't notice. She's just looking through her notes. What else did we find out? We also know that we also find out that they are. Well, our next lead, it leads us to Paravantium. Am I saying that correct?
Yeah, you
Okay.
you heard them say that Paravantium had fallen to the intruder.
Right, that's it. Yeah. So Paravantium has fallen to the intruder. We do not know what that means. Also, my whole beast is most likely being held at the ranch, which is also near Paravantium.
You didn't get that.
Did we not? I'm pretty sure I wrote that down somewhere.
Yeah, we did.
They're
Yeah.
both
Wait.
at different ends of the
Oh,
100
they're.
pillars.
Oh, sorry, I misunderstood. Okay, sorry.
We had a whole conversation about that. That's the only reason I remember.
Oh, okay, sorry, I misunderstood. Okay, well, it's the wrench. It's at the other side of the 100 pillars. And I think that's about it.
We also need to question Yuseef.
That we.
Yuseef may be our connection to finding the Mongers.
Oh, and we know that he's working with them, and he's trying to get a seat in the council?
The Senate?
Yeah.
The Senate.
Senate. Okay, sorry. Yeah.
there's a bunch of. Did you mention the other names in the thing?
I talked about Sonia, Ash, and there's also a guy named Renan who likely killed Enzolio's friend.
Yes.
And
I
the
meant
Sifter.
I meant the journal. It had a bunch of names that weren't yet crossed out.
Oh, yeah. Who was holding that?
Yes, and Enzolio just reaches into his satchel and pulls out the journal. He opens it. He says, "There are so many names in here. All of them crossed out, except for Bram Dreskel, Yuseef Khashi, Dominic Tyrion, Rama Siban, Uriah Isaki. Do you know any of these people?"
Well, he
No,
knows
all of them.
Brown.
Do
I
you
know
know
all
what?
of them, but Tyrion
what it-
is weird.
Hmm.
You should.
Do you know what it might mean?
Assuming these are a list of contacts, they're all, well, Bram is a businessman. The others are nobles or have some connection, except Dominic Tyrion. He's from Tantervale.
Could he be affiliated with Yuseef in any way or with the Mongers?
Or a target?
But why would they want to kill Yuseef or anyone on this list if they are paying Yuseef off?
I do not know. I'm just thinking out loud.
But it is a possibility that we need to consider all the same.
Yeah.
What? So, okay. Is there anything that these people have in common with each other? What kind of work do they do? Where do they? Well, we know they don't live near each other, but there
Most
has
of
to
them.
be something that they have in common.
What all men lack. Influence, but never enough.
Yeah,
Hmm.
more or less, yeah, I would agree.
Hmm.
Maybe these are people they're blackmailing?
So you think Yuseef Khashi is not readily and voluntarily working with them, but he has been threatened and so he is obliged to help them?
I'm throwing ideas out there.
Does
Hmm.
sound
ge-
possible.
And
Your guess is as
Zolio-
good as mine.
Yes.
And Zoli rubs his chin and says, another possibility we need to keep in mind. See,
Suppose our next step is finding Yuseef now.
I give
Yes.
him.
Is he here?
Agreed.
He wouldn't be here. This kid. I don't know where he would be.
How
We
old
could try
is
and-
he?
Early 20s?
Okay. Here is an idea. If
What we could also do. Sorry. Go ahead.
Well, my idea is if we want to make him talk and he really cares about our lovely friend over here, perhaps we could extract, just cut a little bit of her hair to bring it to him and give the impression that maybe we pulled it instead. But of course, we will not harm her, but just to threaten him if we need to.
Maybe we should keep that as a last resort.
We should
Perhaps.
do it, though.
Shrugs and goes, that sounds like a great first resort to me. I like your thinking, Enzolio.
Oh, okay.
And Zoe just like points towards Vash and looks at the others like, see?
She came with us. Is she in the room with us too?
Oh, yeah,
Uh,
she's just on the couch. She's just kind of watching you.
Oh, so awkward. Does she have
Maybe
any
this is-
reaction to this?
What do
Maybe
you
there's
guys
like
wanna do
another.
with my-
Yeah, why did we take her with? To interrogate
She
her
just-
further,
she
or?
just came with us, like,
Oh,
she wanted
You guys
to.
said you wanted to bring her.
To protect
Is
her.
there maybe-
And Zoe thought it wouldn't be safe for her since she revealed so much.
Ah, I see.
And she really likes Lecter, so she's like
Yeah.
following.
That's
Was it
Okay.
called a
Shrugs and goes,
groupie? I don't know.
I think we
Ask-
use her as bait.
Lecter, ask her to gift you a few locks of her hair.
DM, do I have to roll for persuasion again? I
She's
don't know.
overhearing this entire conversation, so
Yeah. I was about to say, is there maybe another room we should go to or send her to that we can talk in
Wait,
private?
it's not really. I mean,
Okay.
I mean, this is a big or it's big as far as apartments go, but there's nowhere she's not going to be out of earshot.
Well, she's already heard
Um,
everything anyway.
Yeah, if she's already heard it. A beautiful flower. I don't know what kind of flower, but you are one that is beautiful. Could you please gift me, or just us, if not me, a lock of your luscious hair, a bit roughly, so it looks violent?
Wow, very specific like that.
But roughly, so it looks violent. Love it.
No,
You can always shape it up after she gives it to you.
fighting my urge not to make this even weirder.
Oh no!
Please, go on, please go ahead.
Oh, oh.
She's going to say, "I will not be doing that."
Please,
Roll persuasion, I guess.
please,
With a little please. It's like,
please
oh.
roll a 20. Please roll a
And then
20.
Ed's like, oh, well, since you said the magic word, okay. Fine. Yank.
Okay. I need to remind you, my charisma is -1.
And somehow we are here.
I
because of
I
you.
swear to God, do you want me to take a picture? Because I rolled an 18 again, but
Oh my
that would be
god!
17.
Wow. Nice.
She's gonna roll her eyes and then just kind of twirl a few stray locks in her finger and wince as she pulls them out.
Hey, we could have just like
Just a
cut
few
them
stray
off.
locks. I can do that with my own hair. It's not a.
Oh my goodness, it's
I
hardcore.
don't.
No, yeah, I can do that with my own hair. I just did right now. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Well,
All right.
Thank you. We have
so yeah.
knives, but yeah.
So yeah, you got a few locks of hair. Put that in your inventory.
Oh, good. I'm
Oh, I'll
close to
edit- I'll
creating
edit
an
too.
entire body.
I'll add it to our notes.
Look at Nisma's hair.
Nisma's
Human
hair.
skull, locks of hair.
All right, so Gerard's gonna say,
There you go.
"Why don't we split up, and I'll
Oh, boy.
look for one of these names, and you guys track down another."
We could also. That's a good idea. We could try and speak to Yusuf, and maybe in the meantime, we could also try and talk to Bram.
Yes, would Bram
Oh.
be here?
Bram would probably be back at the other end of the business district.
Oh.
Around here, we still got, well, Reima and Azaki, but it's getting late.
Yes. How about we talk to them in the morning? And Ilva's kind of suppressing a yawn.
Did the rest of you any?
Any
Well, I mean,
thoughts?
Enzolio's already lounging on a bed, so.
I am down to 14 hit points. It would be very nice to rest.
Good. Glad we agree. So where do we sleep? Kind of looks at the others.
He's gonna-
Can we sleep in this room or?
All right, so you got the one bedroom with a big bed. He's going to show you to a second like guest bedroom with a smaller bed. And he says, "Other than this, I don't know what to tell you. This is what I got."
I guess I'll take the smaller. I could even sleep on the floor. I don't even care.
I'll sleep on
And-
the floor. I'm used to it.
Enzolio kind of like scoots to like one half of the bed and just like pats it for whoever wants to have the other half of the bed, and he kind of folds his arms and closes his eyes.
Is there like a fireplace? I mean, it's an apartment, probably not.
It might.
Is there a fireplace in here?
Yeah, you know what? Let's go with yes. It kind of vents right to the outside, so it doesn't go up to the roof. It just kind of
Okay.
goes, yeah.
Ilva
It's a
will
small.
she'll just lie down in front of the fireplace and grab her sleeping bag from her pack, and she'll just sleep there.
Vash probably
yeah.
won't sit on either of the beds because they're for dwarves. So he sits down like near the fireplace against a wall and like just closes his eyes.
Lecter is lying in front of like the door, kind of vertically.
Like a
So if
dog?
anyone comes in, it's
That-
strategic. In case anyone tries to walk in, they'll trip.
So
Good,
Nisma gets the other bed apparently. Okay.
All right. Garak says he's going to ask if you guys want anything to eat.
Yes.
The menu.
Ilva
I
sits up
I
again.
have no menu.
Dang it! Why
You
not?
sure?
No, just kidding.
Bring any type of meat would be great.
A stew, please.
All right, I'll see what I can find. And he goes off. He
Thank you.
Steps over
So-
Lecter.
So a little while later, he comes back with a cart. So he's yeah, more or less. Okay, so you've got a vegetable stew, you've got a few chicken wings in a bucket.
Yummy.
Did he get
Vash takes
KFC?
that. The bucket
Um,
is appealing.
and he's got chopped up lettuce and sort of a mock salad type deal. And he also brought tea and water and yeah, okay, he scrounged up an apple. Or no, I'm sorry, okay, you know what? Yeah, sure, an apple and a banana. So, he's going to give you guys your food, and he's going to try to feed the banana to Boris Khashi.
Try putting the banana in the tea. See if that works.
I couldn't find banana tea. This is the best I could do. So let's do a tea and banana.
Yeah.
Or you can mash it up to make like a paste.
Like a
Yeah.
sort of pudding.
Yeah.
Banana pudding.
All right, I'll try that.
Pour
Maybe.
tea in with, mix in some tea with it. It's basically the same thing.
Right? Yeah.
Well, he's gonna kind of break it in half. He's gonna give it to one of you to mush it up and put it in some tea. But the other half, he's just gonna try to feed to Boris, and he's gonna munch on it. You know, it's very gross. And he lets out like a low, satisfied hum, like this is something very delicious. He scarfs that
Like-
down. Then you try to give him the tea with the banana mush in it, and he drinks that too, and he passes out.
Aw.
Okay.
I like to think Lecter's just mumbling banana to himself the entire time.
So if you guys are gonna turn in for the night, then
I like to think, see when you wake up, I want Lecter to just be standing ominously at the door.
All right.
Oh,
then.
Lecter, are you keeping watch?
Yes.
Ah.
I'm good at watching.
Ah,
Get it,
good.
watch. Haha.
Good.
You
And
like
then
watching people sleep, or
Yes.
Ilva just lets out a yawn and kind of falls back asleep
Oh.
again.
Aw.
all right. So let's say we'll roll a d4 for this. Enzolio,
Yes.
you notice something in your dream.
Okay.
All right, so you are dreaming about Orlais, and you're in this nice mansion with Vittore, and you notice almost like someone's watching you through the window, but you look and you don't see anybody. And Vittore kind of calls your attention back to him, and you're having this a nice casual conversation. It's around breakfast time, and so you're eating, but then you look at him, and his eyes are dark, like it's just empty space where his eyes should be.
Okay.
You blink, but then they're back to normal. And then you hear whispers. So roll perception. Let's see if you make out what the whispers are.
10 plus perception, that's plus 5, so that's 15.
Dang, okay. So you hear one voice say, "This is the one? What makes him so special?" And the other one says, "There's something about him. Sifter. The Sifter would love to dissect him." And then they just kind of fade into like a wind. Like the wind just kind of carries the voices away. And then Vittore pulls out a sword and just kind of sets it on the table, and it is a Zulfikar, the same one that was used to kill him.
A forked sword.
Yes. And then you wake up.
Enzolio gasps and clutching his chest.
Vash opens his eyes.
He kind of like blinks a few times, and then he just presses his palms to his eyes while he just like breathes in a little bit shakily and breathes out a little bit more steadily. And then he just stares at the ceiling, processing.
Are you all right, Enzolio?
I had a strange dream, almost as though something or someone or a spirit was trying to tell me something. There were these whispers. Vittore was in the dream. There were these whispers talking about the Sifter, wanting to dissect Vittore. And Zola kind of like, ugh, like he has like this look of disdain on his face, and just the thought of it makes me sick to my stomach. And then in the dream, Vittore's eyes, they were all black. They're like no whiteness, no nothing, just emptiness. And then he pulled out a forked sword, just like the one that killed him, just like the one that attacked and killed your people.
Vash slowly nods. And after a moment he goes, "Who was Vittore to you?"
And Zoli kind of like gasps, and he studies, like he's looking at Vash, and he says, "At first, he was my mentor. I admired him from afar for so long. He was 13 years my senior. I remember celebrating on a roof our victory after a job well done. He looked at me in a way that reflected how I felt. I dared to hope. And then he kissed me, and my heart swooned. We shared passion on that roof that night for the very first time. Oh, he was everything to me. We were explorative at first, and then until I declared my love for him, and we became exclusive for many more years. We even bought an estate in Orlais, since I have many clients there. He always found excuses to mentor me, reasons for us to do jobs together. I loved him, and he loved me. Yesterday, I was just enjoying the simplicity of holding him in my arms. And then, after the job, I returned to the inn, and the longer I waited, the longer he never returned, the more dread I felt. And when I went back to investigate, that's when I found him, dead. Vittore, mi amor.
Vash is silent as he processes everything Enzolio just said to him.
Ilva sits up. She heard half of the conversation, having just woken up to it. Enzolio, I'm so sorry.
Vash looks up and says, "Dreams can be deceptive, Enzolio. Try not to let it fester. It could ruin you."
But perhaps Vittore's spirit is trying to talk to me. He's trying to tell me that the Sifter's something with the Sifter. We need to find the Sifter.
We will find the Sifter. And we will kill this. We will kill them all.
Vash shakes his head to himself slowly, but doesn't say anything else. Is it still the middle of the night?
No, it's early morning.
I think with that, Vash will stand up and say, "I think it is early enough for us to get us head start."
Yes, I agree. And Ilva will start packing up her stuff and grab some quick rations from her pack and quickly eat that.
And
She'll eat all
Zolio,
the leftover chicken from the bucket from last night.
Yummy. Cold chicken for breakfast.
swings
Are there,
his
like-
legs. Go ahead.
I was just gonna ask, are there like bones left from the chicken?
Yeah, there probably is.
Yeah, Lecter's snagging them under the cloak.
Just for
Okay.
visual sake, Vash is definitely eating with his back to you and throwing the bones behind him after he's done.
And Zolio swings his legs over the edge of the bed and puts his hands on the mattress, and he just takes a moment as, like, this is gonna sound like melodramatic, but like as a single tear runs down his cheek.
Oh,
And then
he's so
like,
sad.
Yeah. And then he's like, Vittore. He just like keeps going like, Vittore. And then he like looks over at a bowl of like fruits and grabs the apple and just like chunks into it.
Ilva will walk over to him and like put her hand on his shoulder, like, it'll be alright. You'll get through this, alright?
And Zolio pauses like mid-chew and looks up at her, and like his vision blurs, and then he kind of like leans his head like into some sort of semi-embrace, and he kind of like a sob escapes him like against his like control. He just sobs out and like weeps for like a few seconds before he's like,
It's okay. It's okay. She'll give him a proper hug.
Aww, and then he's like, he completely breaks down in her arms. He's like holding on. He's like, Vittore was everything to me. I loved him so much.
Vash just like does the slow turn, like to look at them, and is just like glaring from the side. You can't really understand what emotions are going on in his head, but he's like staring at them.
And Zolio's like, he did like, Ilva's like compassion just like broke his like facade like already than like the dream, and he's just like full on sobbing, tears pouring down his face, and he's like clinging on to her. And then like it kind of like passes, and he like wipes his eyes, clears his throat, and he looks at her and says, Ilva, thank you
Yes?
so much for your compassion. You have no idea how much it means to me.
She smiles and nods. No problem. I'll get you some water. And she walks to her pack and she grabs a flask with water and she hands it to him.
Thank you.
Vash will stand up abruptly, and I'll meet you outside. And goes outside and slams the door behind him.
Well, hang on.
Wow.
Before you do that,
As he's
Um,
about to do that.
Okay.
Gerard's gonna speak up, and he's gonna say, "Wait, hang on. Your
Yes.
guy was killed at the Yazaki mansion.
See,
Did you check the chantry?
what
If anyone has an unclaimed body, that's where they would go."
the chantry? No, I did not check the chantry.
Maybe you could. Well, I was gonna go back to the Senate today to look for Rayma.
Ilva looks at Enzolio. Do you want to check the chantry?
And Zolia thinks about it for a moment and says, we need to question Yuseef, but I believe we have time. It is early enough. Let's go to the chantry.
Okay.
Have you not
she-
seen his body before?
Yes, I saw his body. I found his body.
Then why must you see it again?
Because of the dream, because of the Sifter, because I want to know if they did anything more to him. I need to make sure that his body is... I don't know.
It's okay. We will go see him, if that's what you wish.
Yes. Thank you.
Ilva will turn around and she'll start gathering her things again. And then she'll walk out the door and wait for the others.
Vash will follow her.
Yeah, Lecter's out of the way. The door is outside. Yes.
Back.
All right. So you could go through Uptown again. Gerard's going to advise against that. The best way to get to the chantry for you guys would be to go through the East Residence and then down and get in that way. That way you're not drawing as much attention.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's where you are heading. So heading through the East Residence, you see this is again another lower class part of the city. So instead of proper carved sandstone, you got adobe. However, yesterday you saw you would have seen like the edge of the West Market. This on the east side looks like a little more upscale than that. Not as nice as the business district or Uptown.
Mhm.
But you do notice people here are a little more well put together. There's not as much trash in the street. So yeah, going through here, you're going to come across, well, just to set the scene, some children running around, clothes being hung out between buildings. You hear some dogs barking. And here, as opposed to the rickshaws, you do have carts being carried by donkeys. So there is that. So as you come up to the pantry, you notice there's a fair amount of people coming and going. It's early morning, so they're probably preparing for their morning sermon. If you're going to look for a body, you would probably, what would this place be called? The chantry would offer, the cremation services. So I don't want to call it a crypt, but they have like a morgue type thing. You wouldn't know where to go for it, but you imagine it would be like tucked away in the back somewhere. So how are you guys gonna find this?
Do we ask someone?
Yeah, you can ask someone. And I'm not gonna bother, role playing each individual thing. So, you ask someone, and they just assume you're there for, funerary services or to claim a body. So, you are directed to a building well, not a part of the building that's around back. You go in, and there is a receptionist. She's sitting at a reception desk. And let me get a picture for this lady.
While they're walking to the reception, Enzolio turns to the others to quickly fill them in to say, I want to show the evidence on Vittore's body of the forked sword that was used, and he also tells them about the Dumat's torpor poison, that what he perceived as like green foam around the wound area that to indicate the poison, so that they have a visual of what it looks like, how which was what he found on the night it happened, well, the previous night, so that if they've seen that on their people or anything like that, so that they know what they're dealing with in their investigations against the Mongers.
All right. Actually, Chantry receptionist. Ilva, you would be familiar with Dumat's torpor. It is a poison derived from a mushroom that only grows in the Silent Plains.
Oh.
So yeah, it's the type of mushroom you and your people know to stay away from.
Ah. Yeah.
I doubt the Avar would have used it for anything because it's, toxic, but the effects. It is almost immediate lethargy. So, pretty much, they're almost rendered comatose, like right away.
Okay.
It's very fast acting. Too much will easily kill someone within just a few minutes.
Okay. Enzolio, I think I know this poison you speak of. It is made of a type of mushroom that grows in the Silent Plains.
What-
My people have seen it. It's everywhere. We usually avoid it, but yeah.
Do you know the name of
I
this
thought it's-
mushroom?
Do I know the name? I assume I know the name of this mushroom.
It's pretty much just Dumat's. You call it Dumat's torpor.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I say that. We call it Dumat's torpor.
Ah, like the poison. And
Indeed.
Enzolio kind of nods, and he raises his brows. He's looking at her like wanting more.
What do you know about poison, Yova?
What do I know about poison?
You can roll. Well, I mean, you're gonna need a more specific question than that.
Vash is surprised that she even knows much about poison, which was more where his question was
Oh, okay.
going.
Oh, well, we live close to nature. It's important to know your good herbs from your bad herbs. So it's important to know which one's poisonous and which one's not.
I
And
see.
what more can you tell us about Dumat's torpor?
Well, its effect is almost immediate. Lethargy is what happens, and then what did you say, Cole? The person that it's used on goes into a coma, like a
It
comatose
renders
effect.
them almost comatose. Like that's how bad
Okay.
the lethargy is. It just kind of like saps all the energy out of them.
Okay. Yeah, I tell that.
Wait, almost comatose. Lethargy.
Would it eventually
So-
just kill the? I mean, he was also stabbed, so
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
so
to-
mean that they may
But-
just appear dead.
Could, in small doses, could it make someone seem drunk and want banana tea?
possibly would it, Cole?
Roll medicine or roll nature. See if you know that.
Nature.
Or survival, I guess.
Let's go for survival.
Because I'm wondering if it's the same thing used on our friend there, obsessed with banana tea. If
Yeah, good thinking. It's a 22.
Ooh.
Nice.
Ooh.
22, dang. Yeah. In very, very small doses, possibly.
Yeah, possibly. if it's in very very small doses, it could. I have never tried it, however, but from everything that I know, it's possible.
Then it's possible that the same poison used on Vittore has been used on. Why does the name elude me? Boris Khashi.
It would make
Yes.
sense as Yuseef is working with them.
Okay, could I? Because I didn't get a good look at the guy, did I? I don't remember if I was in the room. I don't think I was. No, because Ilva and Vash stayed downstairs. Could I,
Yeah,
if I?
Didn't we
Mhm.
see him at one point?
I mean, we only saw him while you were carrying his
You could have
his
examined him in
body,
the
I guess.
room.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna ask if I could do that, but we're already at the chantry, so I guess did we leave him at the guy's apartment?
I guess so.
Yeah, Gerard said
Well,
he would make arrangements for stuff.
Okay, because I don't think Ilva paid much attention to the guy while she was there, but I was gonna make her suggest that if they go back to the apartment, she could take a closer look at him, see if she can determine if the effects are from that poison or what he's got, like what his state, the state that he's in.
Mhm.
But then we'd have to go all the way back to the apartment.
Lecter quickly says, I think we should all be very careful of what we ingest from now on.
That is not a bad idea.
Just in case.
So the chantry receptionist, as you walk in, is she's sitting at a desk checking like a notebook, and she says, "Oh, can I help you?" Ah! She sees Vashron.
Vash just crosses his arms.
And then she like kind of looks at Lecter, and she kind of looks at the two of you. May I help you?
Beautiful flower. Let me know.
It's his favorite line over here.
Yeah.
No. He doesn't say that now.
Aw.
No.
I kind of look at Enzolio like, and give him a look of, do you want to speak up or should I?
Enzolio has passed out.
Enzolio,
No, he's just kind of like he's like he has a lot on his mind. He's just like staring at her, kind of like uncertain of like how to proceed. So he just like looks
He's
over at the
dissociating.
others. Yeah.
Okay. Ilva
Vash
kind of.
just-
I'm sorry, yeah.
Vash just kind of looked at him and just goes, "Don't look at me." Okay.
Okay, she kind of she sighs real quick, like, hello. We are here to look at one of the bodies in your morgue.
Look up synonyms for morgue real fast.
Yeah, I don't know what it would be called in the Dragon Age universe.
Your dead body hold, please.
Yeah. Place
Mortuary.
where you mortuary.
Mortuary. Yeah.
Could we please get access to the mortuary, please?
Regarding what? Is a loved one here?
Yes.
Okay, may I have a name?
Vittore.
Vittore. She pulls out like another notebook, and she's like scanning through it. Vittore. I don't have any Vittores.
He was a mage, human, 40s, 43.
This information is unhelpful. I'm sorry.
What
What did he look like, Enzolio?
If you can remember.
I hope he can.
I'm assuming he would.
I've already forgot his face.
Well, tall, dark hair with a bit of graying, just not too much. A bit of scruff on the sides, but well kept. Long face.
Oh, when would he have been brought in?
Yesterday during the night.
I do have an unidentified man matching that description. Very well. Would you come with me, please? And she's still kind of eyeing Vash and Lecter, but she's gonna lead you around a corner, down a hallway. How did you know the deceased? She asked as she walks.
He was my lover.
Oh, I'm very sorry for your loss. Okay, so she pulls you into, okay, this, like, it does look like a crypt. or a morgue, where they've got, oh gosh, this is gonna sound so morbid, but like little cubbies for where they keep the bodies.
Okay.
Um,
And she like opens up this vertically sliding door, and then pulls the thing out on a. It's a table that comes out but horizontally, as opposed to morgues you see in TV shows that come out vertically. You know,
Okay.
this man was brought in unidentified. Is this him? And Enzolio, yes, it's him.
And Zola just does in a sharp breath, like seeing him again, and he puts a hand to his mouth, just staring and nods. It's him.
The city guard is investigating his death. Have you spoken with them?
No. We
you-
are investigating his death as well.
Oh, this is surely a matter for the city guard. I suggest you seek them out right away.
And Zolio kind of like he's torn between continuing to stare at Vittore's body and the others, and he kind of snaps out of his daze and he beckons the others forward a bit, and he says, I want to show you what wound marks, injuries look like with the poison. And
Ilva nods.
And so he kind of lifts the side where there's like a big stab, and it's like you can tell that that's where he bled out from, and there's like this green foam around the two forked stab wounds, and there's scratches around with that indicate the forked sword with a bit of the green foam, as well, as though the blood curdled a bit, or like weird stuff happened also.
It's less green foam now and more green stain
Okay.
because it's been so long.
Yeah.
This look nearly identical to the wounds on Vash's companions.
You wouldn't have seen Vash's companions up close.
Okay.
You were escaping.
Would I have seen it while I was running away?
No.
Okay.
But Vash would have seen like the forked sword, right?
Yes.
So that's the only
Okay.
thing Vash knows. Okay. So
I
Vash
think
just
it is
nods
sa-
as you show him.
Yeah, I think it is safe to assume that if they use the same sword, they probably also use the same type of poison.
Yes.
Unless there's many of the one sword, which is unknown currently.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you like to make funeral arrangements while you're here?
As Zella just like gapes at her, like he's like, we need to find out what happened first.
Perhaps we should come back, Enzolio.
Yes. And Zolio kind of like pulls back down the clothing and just takes a step back and stares at Vittore, kind of like jaw clenched, but not moving to leave or anything, just stares.
Would you like a moment alone, Enzolio? Or do you wish to leave?
And Zolo just stares. He's like, he's kind of like stuck there.
Vash puts a hand on Enzolio's shoulder, kind of shakes him a little bit.
And Zolio suddenly like whips his head to Vash's hand and then looks up at Vash, like staring in disbelief. Well, kind of like in awe. And he's like, you're touching me. And you don't like to be touched. And
Vash immediately rescinds his hand. I was just trying to get your attention. Let's go.
And
He
then
turns
Zolio
around.
just kind of like part of like Enzolio's like playful side, like a little smirk on the side of his face, and he's like, "You touched me," You touched my shoulder. We are friends now.
Do
And
not
then-
mention it. Do not mention
And
it
he kind of
again.
like turns around, but like, it's like the playfulness is like helping him, like step away from Vittori's body, and he kind of just follows Vash out, just teasing him, bugging
it
him,
worked.
and he's like pointing at his head. You put your hand on my shoulder, and he's like, and he winks at him, and he's like, kind of like teasing him, like as he's like wiping his like a few stray tears from his eyes. He's bugging Vash, following him out.
Vash just rolls his eyes and goes, "Oh, shut up." That was really good. I love that.
They shared a moment.
No.
So I guess Enzolio just like walked out with Vash now.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Enzolio just like takes a deep breath, and he's like, okay. He's like, he shakes his head, refocuses, and he's like, okay, I know we keep saying we need to go find Yuseef, but we need to go talk to the city guard.
Vash sighs.
Do we?
Perhaps we find Yuseef, and then
Perhaps. Do we really need to talk to the city guard? I mean, if you wish to report Vittore's murder, I do not object, but do we need to tell the guard about our investigation as well?
It's
The guard
so
might
that
be involved.
it's so that they can tell us what they know about Dumat's torpor and about the Mongers.
I
why
do
would
not
they tell us
know-
anything?
yeah,
They don't
I-
seem to trust us, and I do
Yes.
not blame them.
As
I do
we're
not
all
think-
walking out, sorry.
no worries, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, Lecter is kind of like noticeably lingering behind in the crypt a little bit before we're all exiting.
Lecter, don't steal any bones.
Oh no, no. Respect.
Is everything okay, Lecter?
Why? Yeah, it's fine.
Afraid of the
is-
dead, Lecter, are you?
No, it's very homely. I was thinking of lying up and taking rest, but it's fine.
Vash tilts his head and like, what?
Does it not feel comfortable?
He just shakes his head.
Not
go.
necessarily.
Yeah, it's comfy. That is all. Anyway, continue.
Let us find Yuseef, and we can perhaps talk to the guards after.
All right.
Agreed.
Yuseef, and then the guards.
All right. So where do you guys want to go?
Well, where is
Yeah.
Yuseef?
Do we?
That's
Yeah. Do
Do
we have any
know
clue?
where he is?
Last
I
we
have-
heard, he was at the Senate. I think someone told us that. He was away.
He was at the Senate. As far as you know, yeah, no, that's the only place besides the house that you've heard that he could be.
Well, is it the building for sale? Because it's right next to the chantry, so it's like right there.
You could check there again.
So Enzolio kind of turns to the others and says, there's a slight possibility that he might be in that empty house, which is, and he points like across the street, right there.
Would not hurt to check out, I suppose.
We can take a
Alright.
quick peek.
Yeah, and if he's not there, then I suppose we can go to the Senate. Would we? Would we even easily get in?
It's a good question. I have no idea.
Might be a challenge, but it's fine. We'll
I
we'll
might
see.
not get in, but you guys might. I don't know.
Okay. So I guess we go to the building.
Okay. So yeah, you have to walk around to get through the gates because the chantry is in its like own section of the city. So you have to walk around through the gates, through the roads. Again, you're getting looks. Like you guys still stand out.
Yeah.
Well,
that's
Still,
fair.
still uncomfortable with all these people around. So many people.
So this time, as you come up on the building, you notice the front door is open.
Oh. So
We
Enzolio
did not
just...
leave that open last time we were here, did we?
You didn't use the front door.
Oh, right, we didn't. I remember.
Enzolio just kind of like, can I roll for stealth? Because then he can just like sidle close to the door, open door, and just peek his head in.
Yeah, I wanna try to also be stealthy,
So
which
I
in
wanna roll
theory I should be good at.
Sure, why don't we all
before,
stealth,
before you
honestly?
before you roll stealth, let's make perception checks.
Okay.
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 Perception is +5. Let's see here.
Ooh, that is
My person.
12 plus
uh,
5, so that's 17.
so 16 for me.
17.
I rolled a 7. That's not good.
All right, so it was besides. Okay, everyone who got higher than a 14.
Yeah.
Yep.
So let's see. Here. Do I want to do this now? I think I'm going to do this now. Okay.
Whoa.
So-
Do what now? I'm feared.
Roma?
You hear a young man shout, "They would have found my father. What am I supposed to do now?" And then you hear a voice that you heard before yesterday, the dark-skinned woman, Sonia. You hear her voice. "I don't care. Play dumb. Frame your servant. Take his place. I rely on the goodwill my father is owed. Worst case scenario, I poisoned him. Best case scenario, I'm just a son and untrustworthy." "Are any of those things untrue?" says Sonia. And another voice. "He's not wrong that you owe us, and you are leaving us holding your bag, as it were." So that's what you hear.
And so
Can we recognize the third voice at all?
No.
Okay.
That's clearly Yuseef Khashi.
Yeah, it has to be. But that also makes that he wasn't
Yeah.
poisoning his father. Or at least he himself wasn't.
So
So that I think he's being blackmailed, like we said earlier.
yeah.
Yep.
Should we sneak? Should we all sneak? Try to catch him off guard?
So do we roll for
Try.
stealth now?
I don't think we could. Oh god.
Let's see.
We-
You could enter through the front door of the building. I don't see how you could be stealthy doing that.
Try to go to
You-
the side.
If
You
we
could
like,
try
are
to-
there
you-
are there windows? I forgot.
Windows are boarded up.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
You
so
can go around the back like you
Enzolio-
did last time.
Enzolio turns to the others with an idea. And he says, "What if we pretended to be associates, business associates of Yuseef?"
And how would we do
But
that?
they no,
they've
but
seen us.
Sonia's met her as before.
Yeah, she knows who we are.
Lecter, no one's seen your face. If you change your disguise and show your face, then she won't recognize
boy.
you.
Oh
Vash
boy.
looked over at Lecter, like, yeah, Lecter. What's under the mask?
She won't know you.
Fuck. She, no one will know me. I, I don't know if that would work. I have a
Could we
very
not-
recognize. No.
Could we not just wait and
Should we
hide?
ambush them? Wait for them to come out?
We could. We
And
could
then-
either hide and tail Yuseef when he leaves.
Oh,
Is this
the building
with
catch
the
him
tunnel?
alone.
Yeah. Yes.
This is the building with the tunnels?
Yes.
We could go under. Try to get in there from below, maybe. It might
Yeah,
waste
some-
time, but we can try.
Some of you remember a shed that you came up from.
Yeah. We
There
could
is a shed.
we could do a splinter movement. Vash holds out his hands. Hear me out. 2 of us stay here by the door. Other 2 of us go down through the tunnels. We trap them.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, could work. We should have squishy people with a tough, non-squishy person.
I will stay up here.
Stay with Yova.
I know the way
Okay.
through the. Wait, what?
Then I
Who's
will.
staying with Ilva?
One at a time. Cass, where are you going?
Up top with Lisa. We're staying here.
Okay. You two are staying there?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Who's going through
Okay.
the shed to the tunnel?
I know the way to the shed.
Then I guess that leaves me to follow you, Lecter. Lead the
The
way.
dynamic duo, once again.
Yes, yes. Without our beautiful flower.
We will find another. It will be magnificent.
Vash just wants an excuse to get away from Enzolio
All right. So you guys. All right. So Enzolio and Lecter, you head to the shed with the stairs that lead down into the aqueduct tunnels. and you come to the hole in the wall where that leads to the basement of the pub that is for sale. Meanwhile, Ilva and Vashran, you are you just waiting for them to come out, or?
Can we find a spot maybe to watch the
Yeah.
door?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can stand like across the street, I guess.
What about like behind something?
I was hoping we could kind of try to like hear more of their conversation if we can stay close enough.
Yeah, you can stay close enough without without watching them.
Yeah. I want to see if we can get more information from whatever they're talking about.
Yeah, Ilva, you have a passive 16 perception, so you're fine.
Yeah.
So they're gonna proceed to argue that Sonia and her associates are in debt to the others for the others helping them out. And, you know, all right, so basically, Yuseef and the other guy, if you're identifying this guy as Yuseef, they've been making favors for this group. And Sonia doesn't really seem to care about what she might owe them, but she is just trying to get them off her back. So that's the way that conversation is going.
So Sonia owes a debt to the Mongers.
No, Sonia is a monger. The other two nobles, you figure.
Okay. Sorry, but who owed a debt?
Okay, so Yuseef is making the argument that Sonia owes them,
Okay. Yep, thank you.
and Sonia doesn't care. Sonia is saying they got paid, and now they're done in Hazma. All right, so the other two, as you look in through the hole in the wall, you see there is a fire burning. It's a torch, and someone is just kind of pacing around. In the light of the fire, you see it is the prisoner that you interrogated that you didn't get the name of.
Okay.
I guess we never said if we didn't have a code or anything to engage. We were just like, okay, go.
Maybe we can't really talk to each other either. Like we can't talk to the other group.
Yeah.
Correct.
Squawk twice if you
Yeah.
Call like a
Right,
crow
honey.
if
No,
you
wait.
found something.
Shout banana tea. It'll be fine.
You're right, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay, so what are the people, the group in the bar doing?
They're just continuing to argue.
They're just okay, no one's leaving. All right.
Not yet.
Can we create a distraction, maybe? To get them to leave? Like maybe a fire starting in the building?
Oh, you want to set you want to set
Burn
the
the
whole
building.
building on fire?
Person.
I didn't think that's a good idea.
Violence, yeah.
This is why we're not there, because they would. Yeah.
If we draw too much attention, then they will come to us and not exit the building the way we want them to.
What if we scare them?
How?
I don't know. I haven't worked that part out yet.
Are you going to remove your mask?
Ooh.
You very much want me to remove clothes. It's not appropriate.
Strip.
Please. I am trying to strategize. But for real, your true identity is more like a disguise now, because we have not seen. I can promise
do not
not
think
to look.
That's
I
great.
won't.
Well,
I'll cover my eyes. I won't peek.
I'm not going to lie. I don't think this is going to work.
Okay.
But you have money on you, like gold.
A little bit.
I will strip for coin. It'll be fine.
Yes, like to get that bag, bro.
Because I still
I have
believe
an
you're
idea.
I believe you are a skeleton, but
You
yes.
believe that is nonsense.
Okay. Well, maybe you will prove me wrong, but I did promise not to peek. But now we are talking exchange. Okay, so I pay and you strip tease for them over there? Is that your plan?
Where is this
Sorry,
going?
come
Why aren't we there for this, Yova? Like, this sounds great.
I know, right? We're missing
I
it
have-
again.
I have an idea, but you need to promise not to look for like 2 minutes. 2 minutes?
2
Minutes
minutes.
exist in Thedas, I think. Yeah.
They better.
Sure.
I will count down as though I was
Slowly.
playing hide and
count slowly.
seek. As though I were
You will-
playing hide and seek.
Yeah.
He kind of reaches into his satchel and like slaps some coins in Lecter's
Are they?
hand or glove.
You keep them safe for me. I know. I trust you. Now you must look away.
And
And
so
I-
like kind
okay,
of
what-
sighs. He's like, why did I suggest I won't look? And he like covers his eyes. Okay, 1, 2,
You're an honorable man.
3.
No.
Just
Okay.
counting.
So I want Lecter to open his cloak ever so slightly and just kind of bowling ball the skull into the room, the other end of the room.
Okay.
I don't know if I need to roll for that.
No, you can just do it, but like, what are you hoping happens here?
To distract them momentarily.
What could
As
go wrong?
Lecter removes the rest of his outer clothing,
Oh.
including the mask, and
Ooh.
walks out with a sword. What am I wanting to do? Let's go. Oh, I haven't got a plan for this. This is just very impromptu. I want to first and foremost, I want to get a better. I don't think this through. I want to. Can I sense pursuit at all?
Yes. Okay, you sense very strong pursuit coming from the floor above you, like the main floor. Okay, so you sense 1, very strong, and 2, somewhat strong. And then further away, you sense 1 more, very strong.
Okay, do I know the direction, or are they just all generally upstairs?
With the exception of Enzolio behind you, yeah, they're all upstairs. Oh, and
Okay.
Enzolio would be a 5th, I guess.
Okay, wonderful, fantastic. Let's see what I've got spell-wise, because I don't know if I can get. How far away are they?
10-foot high ceiling, so one of them is 20 feet above you, the others are like 12.
12 feet. Okay. I want to intimidate, I think. So I walk out, and indeed, Lecter is just a skeleton under the stuff. And he's just gonna be as intimidating with his sword as possible. I don't know if he just goes, something like that, but that's what I've got in mind.
Roll intimidation.
Oh boy. What's my. I need to click on the other page. Intimidation is +1. That's okay. Come on. If you can do all that sly charm stuff, you can do this. 11.
At worst, he walks in screaming, "Beautiful flower!"
Yeah.
All right. The unnamed former prisoner, he's gonna look at you upon looking up from the skull, and he's gonna look shocked, and he's gonna like tense up.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got a dagger. He's gonna go ahead and draw his dagger.
Okay. I just want to be shouting, "Death! Death!
Are you
Death is coming!"
Are you going to attack him?
I would like. I think for now I just want to look intimidating, like I'm going to attack, but you don't know yet. It's more of a distracting kind of way, I think.
Okay. He's
Yeah.
he's preparing himself, but he's just still kind of just staring at you. And it's at this point, all of you, you're gonna hear a loud, like a thunder crack, suddenly.
Us too?
Yes.
Oh.
All right.
And because you can see into the building, it's dark, but you can see through the doorway. There's a flash of light when it happens.
Magic.
And then that's it. And
Right, guys, seen it. Sweet. Yep.
so unnamed prisoner, he's gonna look up and then back at you, and then he's gonna run upstairs, or he's gonna run away from you.
Can I chase him?
Yes. Roll athletics.
Oh god. 14 minus 1. 13?
Well, he rolled better than that, so
I tried.
he just escapes your grasp as he runs up the steps. So this is where we are.
Did the people in the people that we are watching, did they react at all?
They did not. It's silence in there now.
Oh.
So
Okay.
are
That
things
is the Ilva.
Oh,
is-
no.
is the room empty now where
Yes.
where we were?
In the basement, yes.
Okay, so Enzolio kind of like calls out, "It's been 2 minutes. I'm gonna give you a few more seconds before I turn around."
If you look, you die.
He's Medusa. Can Vash? I think Vash would look at Yuva when it goes silent, and that after the thunder crash, he would look at her and kind of like motion, like, should we move forward?
She nods and she carefully tries to look inside to see anything.
All right. Roll stealth.
Can
I'll tell you
Vash
what-
help
I'll tell you
her? Can you
Not
steady her? No.
No, not really.
He's gonna fall again.
Oh,
Well, I'll
sick.
tell you what you see. You see.
Okay, I rolled a 23.
Oh wow. Okay. So, yeah. Sonia doesn't notice you. The other two are on the ground.
Oh.
Okay,
Including Yuseef?
Yes.
how are
Damn.
they? How are they like? What are their facial expressions and like their body language? Can I determine?
It's too dark to tell, but you can tell they are still alive. They're like moaning and.
They're shocked, maybe.
And Sonia does not have a weapon drawn.
Okay, Ilva's like quietly mutters under her breath, like, "It's what do we do?" And she looks at Vash.
Vash.
Okay, and at this point, the unnamed prisoner guy comes around the corner. He says, Sonia, there's an undead downstairs.
No
Can
one will
Vash-
believe you!
Can Vash step into the doorway?
Yes.
Vash steps into the doorway. Could they like so they can see him?
Mhm.
Walk
Okay,
into the
as
They don't know
doorway.
they don't know it's Lecter. Oh no.
Nope, they have no idea. Can I see the skeleton at this point? Or is Lecter still in the other room?
Oh, he's downstairs.
Okay. Vash steps forward with his hand on the pommel of his blade, and he just goes, "You're not going to want to run."
As soon as Vash gets up and gets to the doorway, Ilva will just get up as well and stand behind him. And like,
Menacingly.
prepare herself for battle just in case.
Okay. In response to saying you don't want to run, Sonia is going to smirk and say, No, I don't. And she draws her sword. And it's a nice sword. But it's pretty normal. And then it begins to glow like the sun, just as she holds it. And she's gonna prepare herself, and that's where we're gonna end it.
Oh, no!
Okay.
That's good.
Just glowing, Lecter
the
starting around
sword
naked.
did the thunder-
It's
That's what
all
did
chaos.
the thunderclap. I bet the sword does the thunderclap.
No.
Zolio's gonna be like kicking Lecter's clothes to him, like covering his eyes, like, "Get dressed, we need to get up there and help the others."
Yeah, for all he knows, like Lecter is just a guy and he's running around.
Enzolio's a crow, so he's true to his word. Like it's a contract. He's not gonna look.
All right. Thank you all for joining us. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.